back again with another action-packed edition of Sports this morning, broadcasting live from Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Austin Okonakpan. It's always a delight to have you join us to talk sports, action-packed world of sports. What's going down? Let's quickly dash down to the NFF Secretariat, yes, because lately that zone has been giving us reasons to talk sports. The Nigerian Football Federation, remember, they queried Coach Stephen Keshi that he did apply for the vacant Cote d'Ivoire job. But right now, it seems vindication has come the way of the big boss because the Ivorian Football Federation, they've released a final 5-man list, and Coach Stephen Keshi is not among. Shortlisted candidates are Patrice Neville, Paulo Duarte, Michel Dusuya, Henry Kaspasak, and Frederick Antonetti. So that's it. Let's see if this is vindication for Coach Stephen Keshi. Let's see what the Nigerian Football Federation will come out to say, because they said they will be doing some more findings to be sure that the big boss is fully committed to stay as coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Let's leave football and quickly talk boxing now. Last week I told you that boxing in Nigeria is struggling, and former Commonwealth champion and national team coach Obisi Anwakpa also raised the concerns that the National Sports Commission needs to do more to promote boxing in Nigeria. Well, the National Sports Commission is yet to do their part, but big ups to General Minima, because the boxing championship going on right now in Lagos is a good way for boxers to actually stay in shape and then show that they have some skills. The championship served off on the 29th of this month and will run till about Friday. Basic reason is to select athletes for the All-Africa Games that will take place in September in Congo, Brazzaville. So the boxers are there at the National Stadium trying out their skills, throwing those punches to actually, impress the coaches to be on that plane to Congo, Brazzaville. So big ups to the Boxing Federation and General Minima for putting together that championship. Let's quickly talk about the Copa America now. So that's it, final two, and a final challenge between host Chile and Argentina. The Chileans, they have never won the Copa America, and Argentina won it last in 1999. So, who wants it most? Argentina crushed. I mean, they made it look so easy against Paraguay. They won down by 6-1. Chile, they are dreaming. Can this dream become a reality? I'm sure you know the entire stadium will be filled up on Saturday when they take on Argentina in the final. Action-packed world of sports, I keep telling you. So now let's leave boxing and talk about tennis. Early goodbye for Eugenia Bouchard and Simona Halep. Top seeds are out of the ongoing Wimbledon Tennis Championship. But for the men, of course, expect Andy Murray, Novak Djokovic to power on, and even Joe Wilfred Songa got a victory yesterday. So that's it. Serena Williams also powers on. You expect Serena to get all the way. In fact, she's been tipped as favorite to win the title. But that's the sad story there. Eugenia Bouchard is out, and Simona Halep. We'll talk about it extensively on the show. Let's come back to Nigeria, where, of course, a lot of fans, football fans, follow Arsenal Football Club of England. They love their club, they're happy they're winning trophies, and they believe that the signing of Peter Cech from Chelsea will help Arsenal to win more trophies. And guess what? Peter Cech totally agrees to that talk. Let's listen to Peter Cech talk about his reasons for joining Arsenal. They will come back. Tayo Salam will be joining me. We'll talk about everything going down in the exciting world of sports. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Stay.
I believe that I will find it here. I will find a team which wants to be successful and which want to challenge the best teams in Europe, and I think this is an exciting project for me. Well, it was probably the hardest decision for me to go, but as I said, I believe that last year I realized that I'm not in a phase of my career where I would sit on the bench, and I want to be playing. I want to have a chance to compete for my position in the team, and I want to be useful for the team and do the usual stuff on the pitch week in, week out, and I hope that I will have a possibility to compete for my place here at Arsenal, and I hope I can bring something little extra to the team which could help.
So that's it. Peter Cech, dusting the gloves, is getting ready to actually bring trophies to Arsenal. So Arsenal fans, let's get you talking. We've been getting loads of comments as regards Peter Cech joining Arsenal. A lot of them believe that, well, yes, it's a good signing, but then Arsene Wenger should sign midfielders, should actually even bring a good striker to support Alexis Sanchez. A lot of them totally agree, but let's see. Peter Cech brings quality, brings experience. He says he's in Arsenal to win trophies. Let's see how we go with that one. Action-packed Total Sports, wherever you are in the world watching us, we invite you to be part of the program. Yes, our viewers in Benin, Abuja, London, and our viewers all over the world. What are you talking about in your exciting, action-packed world of sports in Nigeria? We're keeping an eye on all that the Nigerian Football Federation are doing as regards ensuring that Coach Stephen Keshi is committed to the job as coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We're also taking a look at boxing. There is a revival process going on at the National Stadium, and we will be talking about it. You can be part of the program. Yes, you can on Twitter, we're channels_sports, and on Facebook, we're channels-sports. You want to send us an email message, you can. We're sports this morning at channelstv.com. I keep saying it. Questions, comments, suggestions, or you just want to be part of the fun. We love it when you're involved. Keep talking to us, particularly on Twitter. Verified Twitter handle at channels_sports. So much to talk about this morning, and it will be so much fun if we can do it with you. We'll also take a look at the FIFA Women's World Cup. What a resounding victory for the United States of America. Second consecutive final. They're looking good to win the trophy. We'll also talk about the Copa America, I told you, and then we'll talk about tennis. All of this we'll do in 20 minutes. Action-packed, fast-moving world of sports, and that's what we will be doing today on the program. Quickly, let's just invite our Salami to the program and tell you good to have you on the show. Okay, Tayo, it seems you lost the voice because
no, not at all. Not at
the
all.
Nigeria Football Federation,
Yeah.
they're talking tough lately.
Yes.
We know of Coach Stephen Keshi. We know of the match-fixing allegations. So much they are busy,
Yes.
but nothing has come out of the match-fixing allegations yet. So we'll just stay low on that. But Tayo, Cote d'Ivoire, they've released the final 5-man shortlist for the coaching job.
Yeah.
This is vindication for Coach Stephen Keshi.
Well, I can't say for sure, Austin, but what we know is Stephen Keshi is now in contention to be the new Cote d'Ivoire manager. So that can be put to rest now. But then apparently the NFF are still doing their own investigation, and whatever they come up with, whatever the final verdict is, we'll get to know in due time. So Austin, there's really nothing much to talk about this issue again.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's from our side.
From our
because
side, yes.
The NFF, they did say, hey, we did not say that it's until the shortlist is done.
Exactly.
We're saying we hear that this guy applied for the job.
Yeah.
Distractions, yeah.
So Austin, so we just wait and wait for the NFF to come out with their own final verdicts. That's all we can do here with them. When they come out with that, then we'll come back with our own reactions.
That's it, but I
Simple.
put to rest that of Vincent in Yama because there's need for the team to stay focused, and the skipper needs to actually lead that campaign. Let's leave Coach Stephen Keshi now. Quickly, the Nigeria Professional Football League is gathering some good momentum. We love it. We're seeing away goals. We're seeing goals. Yeah. And what a season it is turning out to be for 3SC. We're expecting some actions today.
Yeah, 3SC, ever since Benga Ogumbote took charge, and they've been on a high. They've won a couple of games, and they've got
still unbeaten.
Still unbeaten, actually. So it's a good one for them, but it remains to be seen how long they can sustain the momentum. It'll be very key. It's just 15 games into the season, actually 14 games into the season, and it's still a long way to go. So I'm sure Shooting Stars fans will just hope the team continues in this rich vein of form.
It's looking good, and Wicked Tourist on top of the table. And then I like the level of play we're seeing. It's getting competitive.
Yes.
Dolphins travel to Kano to actually hold the champions.
Incredible. When teams go to Kano Pillars, to the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano, it's as good as losing all 3 points. But that wasn't the case with Dolphins. They went there, despite going down 2 goals, and they came back and they showed character to come back in that game. And I was telling Cecilia on Monday, I witnessed one of the goals of the season scored by God's power in that one. Brilliant solo goal from the young man there. So in all, it's been a great season so far. Hopefully, it carries on until the very end.
Okay, that's it. Our midweek fixtures in the Nigeria Professional Football League today. I will bring you all the latest updates that will come out of that on Sports Tonight.
Definitely.
You can be sure the channels, television will give you all the latest updates that will come out of the midweek fixtures. Quickly, let's talk about boxing in Nigeria. I told you that the sport's struggling at the moment, and former Commonwealth champion Obisi Awakpa totally agrees. Right now, as we speak, boxers are throwing punches at the National Stadium, and for them, they want to feature at the All Africa Games. Tayo, if that championship wasn't sponsored by General Minima, what other ways would we have used to look for athletes for the Commonwealth, for the All Africa Games?
I can't answer that question, Austin. It's a shame, really. It's always a structural issue for Nigeria, for sports generally. It's a policy issue. These things are not in place, to help with proper discovery and development of athletes in general, not boxers alone. So that's the main issue. As long as that's not fixed, and then we're gonna keep talking about this same problem every time where going into a major competition, a couple of months going into a major competition, we're still struggling in terms of preparations and also until they fix and sort out that a very solid sports policy for the country, then we're not gonna see progress, and that's just being honest.
That's
Austin,
it.
yeah.
That's it. That's what it is. And according to the Secretary General of the Nigeria Boxing Federation, Ulushola Luke, 10 weight categories are being competed for at the Minima Boxing Championship, and the 6 weight categories will be for women, while the men will compete in 10 weight categories. So you see, we have 16 weight categories. You see, boxing can give you a lot of medals.
Yes.
That's what these other sports are saying. Football, you give so much attention, they go there about 32 both players and officials, and then you get just 1 medal. But with boxing, 16 weight categories, Tayo, we can get something out of it.
Yeah, that's massive opportunities for the country there. But if you don't take care of the home front, if you don't put enough preparations, if you don't do enough preparations for you to exploit this amount of medals that is available in boxing, then you're gonna go there and struggle. And what can you do, Austin? It's really not too much you can do as a boxer if you don't get the required support that you need.
That's it.